welcome back to Cinema Corner. I'm Blake, and here are my co-hosts, Alex and Josh.
And today we are talking about summer blockbusters since we are right around the corner. May's about to start, so we figured why not talk about some of the movies that are coming out within the next 3 months. Blake has a list, so Blake, take it away.
Well, like Alex said, May is here, and tonight the Fall Guy comes out to start the summer blockbuster run, even though technically I think summer doesn't start until like some random day in May, I believe. May actually looks like a pretty decent month for movies, which is kind of surprising considering going into this year for movies kind of looked mid. Like I said, starting today, the Fall Guy comes out, which Josh, obviously you're excited for.
I am, obviously. If we're talking about May, like you said, the lineup, we mentioned this a bit ago. It's its only hope of 2024 is this month. And if this month misses, looks like it could be a real rough year for movies.
I mean,
Really
this
bad.
does have, honestly, 4 straight weeks of movies that could be worth seeing. Obviously, like we just said, Fall Guys, Ryan Gosling, and Emily Blunt lead this one. If you've seen the trailer in theaters, you've probably seen the entire movie because their promotions have been just what feel like 5-minute long trailers, which just seems to be giving a lot away, which is never a good sign when you feel like you're probably getting a lot of the jokes.
Yes. And then we go into that, and then Kingdom Planet of the Apes, one that we're still all kind of iffy on, but, hey, at this point, with 2024, you got to give it a chance. Could be good.
Exactly.
If it's good, then
And
it
we are
really
seeing
is
it
a banger.
together. So,
Apes together.
Strong.
So, yeah, I mean, like you said, this one, definitely some iffy feelings going into this one. But, like you said, if it hits, it could hit.
be nice. Would be nice.
The more I see of it, I'm going to be honest, the more I'm thinking about wanting to give it an actual chance. That it
No, I agree.
has a good chance of being good.
Yeah, I definitely agree that whenever, this gets, like we said at this point, we're, a week away from it? 2 weeks away from when we'll see it, because we aren't seeing it opening weekend together. We're seeing it the following weekend. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, like you said, I think this might be good. And right after that weekend, we have If, the Imaginary Friend movie, John Krasinski back directing. A little bit of a change from his, Quiet Place movies. Reunited with Steve Carell voicing the actual character, which is kind of cool to see, Office reunion. Ryan Reynolds leads this one. Don't know the girl. Can't think of the actress name who's playing, his daughter. But this one actually looks somewhat interesting. Not gonna lie. Am I gonna see it in theaters? No, I'll be not gonna see it in theaters. But when it comes to a streaming service, I'd check it out.
If it's free.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a streaming movie.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is a streaming movie to me.
When this comes to Netflix or Max, I'll probably give it a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's different. Not
But I have faith that there'll at least be
so.
some funny scenes in this one.
And then one that I added to the list, the next one after that is this actually is coming out, I think, the same weekend of If, because it's May 17th that weekend. The Strangers, Chapter 1, this is a movie that I've seen originally, the original Strangers, that I didn't really care for, but I guess has a cult following for horror films. And they've already released 3 of them, and the other 2 aren't too well reviewed. And so now they're starting it again, and people are pretty hyped about it. Who knows? Could be good, could just be a cash grab of the recent just rise in fame for the movies. Don't know. But also coming out in May. It was kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's definitely weird to have a horror movie coming out in May, for sure. But, I mean, obviously this is not going to compete with all the movies around it in terms of box office budget, or because no horror movie ever really does that.
No, rarely.
So they definitely picked what is probably the worst month for them to come out, because, like we said, there's a movie every weekend getting released that's somewhat interesting enough that seeing a horror movie in May, horror movies alone don't really do great.
Yeah, they do better in the summer too. Summer or literally around October is when that's the peak time to do it. So I don't know why they're rushing it to get in May. Literally delay it
July.
Delay to August, and you got a hit right there. You know
I agree. I mean? Yeah, you got to push it back.
The reason why I want to
Okay.
say like June is you could be competing with Quiet Place of kind of that horror element, even though it isn't necessarily scary, but it takes that. And then July, if Deadpool's a hit, spoilers for the future of this video is a hit, then you're competing again with the Juggernaut right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're competing with the movie of the summer. If we're being
Yeah.
honest, I assume that's going to be the movie of the summer in terms of box office. Yeah, so it's definitely bold. That's going to be the same weekend, like you said. And then the following weekend, we get Furiosa coming out Memorial
Yeah.
Day weekend. So shout out them for getting the real weekend in May, I would say. Memorial Day weekend is definitely probably the main one that movies want to get. So, they got it. Should be interesting enough that I would assume this is going to do pretty solid.
Yeah. I mean, each time I see an ad for it, it looks better. So it's not. Definitely had a rough initial teaser for sure, but ever
Agreed.
since then, it has looking much better. I mean, it's got some banger actors in it, so I'm just hoping, and it seems like it's authentic enough to the world that it should be good. Bare minimum, good.
Entertaining. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Just don't fumble the bag.
And then to close out what is, a heavy hitter month, we have Garfield, another live action Garfield movie, or not live action, sorry, I don't believe. I don't know anything about this. I just know it's apparently happening. I don't even know if it is happening. I didn't do any research on it. Besides, earlier this year, I think I saw it was supposed to come out in May, and I just trusted that and wrote it down. So,
It's
Do you know
still
who
like
the
that.
voice actor is?
I know literally nothing. This could not even be real. I could have got clickbaited. I know nothing.
I'm pretty sure it's Chris Pratt.
Nope, that's accurate. Yep, I agree. I'm in. That's why I wrote it down, probably. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that Garfield is being voiced by Chris Pratt.
I'm hyped. All right, so we found the real movie of the summer because boy, is that going to be a banger. I'm gonna need to see that.
Josh, are you? Can you?
Yeah,
confirm?
it has Chris Pratt, and it also has your boy Nicholas Holt in it. Samuel L. Jackson is apparently in it. Wow, two
What?
people from
Okay.
that show. That's Ted Lasso. That's interesting. Okay. Snoop Dogg's in it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
This is a
Put
stacked
money right now.
cast.
He's a dog.
This is
Put money right now. That's what he's playing in that one.
yeah. Oh,
What
it's
if he's a
real
cat?
because there's already tickets. Like I can see you can buy a ticket right now. Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
All right, so that's a movie in May. We've already
it is.
decided. Now we get into June, where bit of a dip, some might say, in terms of quality. What's coming out?
Yeah.
Starting with Quiet Place Day 1. Josh, you're obviously a big fan of the franchise.
I'm gonna say I'm a big fan. I've rated them that they're average. Each of them are all average, but it's average enough that it's like if I'm not doing anything in June, yeah, I'm gonna go see it. But for me, it's kind of gonna be one of those films. If I don't see it in theater, I'm just not gonna see it. For me, yeah.
I'm intrigued enough. I mean, isn't Lupita Nyong'o like the main
Yes.
actress
Yeah.
in that film?
I mean, the casting's always been the best part of those movies, and has helped it a lot. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'll watch it. It's not one that I'll shy away from. For sure.
Yeah, it'll be a banger. And then,
Yeah.
there's just two directors out there who are just
mhm.
it's just crazy. Just the things that they do in their movies are phenomenal. One just released part 2 on Netflix. If you haven't seen Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, just came out on Netflix
They've
recently.
been on a roll. These two have.
Yeah, they have. They know bangers.
Mhm.
M. Night Shyamalan get another movie that's going to be a classic, The Watchers.
Have you seen the ad for it?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it.
Yeah, it is. That movie is going to
gonna
be
be good.
boring.
What, dude? It's M. Night Shyamalan. What are you talking about? It's going to be good.
Maybe if it incorporates, maybe they combine together their skills and I get one single slow-mo shot of the actor doing nothing, then it could be good.
It could be.
Their talents together.
Yeah, no, this movie looks like it's going to be good
Mhm.
for sure.
I have not seen the trailer, so I can't comment on it.
You're lost.
But
we're gonna pause the video for Alex to go watch the trailer right now. Actually, I'm not even gonna edit it out. We're gonna sit here and stare at our cameras while Alex watches and gives a live reaction of the trailer.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, no, the movie's gonna suck. No surprise. Moving on to Bad Boys: Ride or Die.
Just back to back right there.
Yeah, I thought the last one was the last one of this series.
Should have been.
That was the whole point of it.
Should have been.
It was unnecessary when they made that one.
Yeah, this economy got the actors hurted, man. Because only way they're making that fuck and shit right there, that's gonna be ass.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna watch that when it comes to streaming, if I have plenty of time.
Won't even do it then.
Whoa, come on now, Will Smith. It's got to be good.
Captain Slappo.
Whoa. Then we also have Inside Out 2 coming out. Heavily anticipated.
Did it need a sequel?
Yeah.
That's the question. The first one's good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but
so it needs a sequel.
Did it need a sequel?
It'll probably be like the
10 years
Disney classic where like the first one's really good. They make a sequel. No one remembers the sequel, but somehow the sequel like shattered records. You know? I'm looking at you, Frozen 2. Anybody remember Frozen 2?
Yeah.
Anybody?
I'd never watched Frozen.
Yeah,
2.
no, well, half the world has apparently seen
that
that
box
bitch, 'cause
office.
that
Box
shit
office
has made
is
so much money.
nuts. Yeah, no, I'm definitely all in on Inside Out 2.
But I don't know a single person
I'm all in.
that has seen that movie.
I've seen that movie. Come on now. Nah. Nah, I've seen. I saw that. I checked that out. Not in theaters, but I've seen it. Disney Plus.
Yeah, for sure. Ballerina. That one's on there. That is the John Wick,
Was that?
isn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's not half
Ana de
baked.
Armas.
I was so confused.
That's
Okay,
That's
I'm
not
in.
real. I don't believe,
Yeah,
I'm in.
or at least definitely isn't coming out in June.
it is real. That's
I'm pretty sure they delayed it
Also,
because
they
I've seen
delayed it.
nothing about it, and we've seen trailers for all the other ones we just talked about in June, and I haven't seen a single thing about this. So, yeah, that's definitely
might have
not
got
coming out
pushed
in June.
back.
Bet money on that.
It's June
It is
2025.
Got
guys.
pushed back.
That's why.
Nah, it was 2024.
That is not
at the beginning of the year.
2024.
I number wrong. Then we go to July, where this is really probably the big box office of the summer one. That's, I would assume, gonna hit $1 billion. I would say out of all of these, I would safely say this is $1 billion movie, as it's Marvel's only movie of the year, which is Deadpool 3. Very strange to have
and
a May
Wolverine.
without a Marvel movie. First time that's happened in quite some time. But yeah, the only Marvel movie coming out this year, and it's definitely highly anticipated.
Yeah, I mean, it's another one of Marvel's where they keep needing just the one banger to keep them struggling along, basically.
Keep them afloat.
That's about it. That's all you can say about it.
Have either of you two seen the trailer? No, you haven't.
I'm avoiding it
You
just to
Same,
give it the
that's
best
what I'm
chance
doing.
for me
I'm
to
just
watch
I
it
know nothing
raw.
about the movie. I don't want to know nothing about the movie.
I know I'll have to see
Okay.
that like ASAP as soon
Absolutely.
as it comes out, though.
I
because
100%.
It's going to be everywhere.
This is going to be a movie that I am fully anticipating is going to suck, and they're just going to be trying to throw nostalgia down your throat and hoping you eat that shit up. I expect this movie not to be good. I expect it to be a bunch of stupid multiverse bullshit that I don't care about anymore. We're over that. And it's just going to be like, oh, look, it's Patrick Stewart, and isn't this so cool? And it's going to be a bunch of stuff like that, I assume.
Yeah, just the recent
From the
stuff
trailer,
that's happened.
I'm excited for it. But that's all I'll say. I'm excited for it. Purely
just hope
on
it
the
doesn't-
fact that Hugh is in this movie.
I just hope it doesn't suffer from the recent loss
I
that
assume it
Marvel
will.
has suffered.
I assume it will.
So,
And then we have Despicable
Yeah.
Me 4, the series that just keeps
Seen
giving.
easily, hands down. I've seen them all. I'll see it again.
Series that won't
I
die.
got Jokic doing
Yeah, they
promo for it, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Seeing it. Yeah. Right there. That's all it needs. I don't need a trailer.
That's genius, but still.
Seeing it.
No, we
Do we
do.
care? No.
I do.
It's ran its course. It's like, you know,
Nah.
it's like that old person
understand.
that keeps pulling up to the basketball court thinking that he can still hoop with the youngins.
No.
No.
Get over it, buddy.
Nah.
You're
still
past
got
your
a bag.
prime. Move on.
Speaking of
Shut
move
up,
on,
you
Twisters.
stupid idiot, if you're going to talk bad about this.
Category of movies that should never exist
guy
because
doesn't-
they're always
this guy's an idiot.
ass.
This guy's so dumb. Get him, chat.
Gonna be
This guy's
ass.
an idiot. This movie's going to be a banger. You know who's
Nah.
the leading
him,
man
chat.
of this movie? Hangman
What?
Glenn Powell.
Let me guess.
all right?
Glenn Powell.
This guy is a banger.
Oh,
Maker.
yeah. I remember
All
the
he
trailer.
does is make hits. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He worked
He's
with
just a
Tom Cruise
banger.
once
That's
and
it.
said, "Step aside, TC. I'll take over. I'll take over being the
I'm never
leading
gonna
man in
fail."
Hollywood for the next 50 years. This movie's going to be phenomenal."
Yeah, man.
This is not this. Listen, I'm not a fan, like Josh said, of like the original one. It's not any. It's just like, bro. If I wanted to see some disaster, just fucking pop on like actual like disasters, like that.
Literally
Like
watch
that shit
Tornado
is
Watchers.
like
That shit fire.
exactly. Tornado chasers, whatever you want. That's more exciting than
It is.
most of these movies because they're all
Real
just
shit.
like
Don't give me that fake shit.
You know, I'll let you guys know right now that
Real.
I'll make it be known this moment that I'll fully accept your apologies and I won't throw it back in your face when you eventually see this movie and realize how great it is.
Oh,
I'll-
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to put it on record now that I know ball. You guys,
The fact that this is coming out in July when there's Despicable Me and Deadpool, the shit is gonna like
yeah,
it's gonna
okay.
suffer so
Okay,
bad.
Josh. Glenn Powell
Yeah.
starring in a movie? I don't think Suffer is anywhere in the horizon for that.
Yeah. Unless if,
Didn't he
unless-
star in a movie
Yeah.
with Sydney Sweeney and
yeah.
It just came out to
Boyfriend
Netflix,
suffered.
actually. Buddy. Like last week. Yep.
oh did it?
Yeah.
Very
Watch it.
successful
Did you watch it?
in the box office.
Some would say it's mainly was
Did you watch
successful
it?
just because of the off-screen drama.
Moving on, what's the next?
Some may say because of two melons.
Going on to
What are you
doing over
Maxxine.
Blake's favorite. This is one that he's going to be seeing. He's a very big fan.
See, like
of Mia.
he was clearly confused. He was saying all that good stuff about
Yeah.
Twisters, but he was really talking
Exactly.
about Maxine.
He sees
You know,
those
he
three
was just
X's in a
1 week
row,
behind.
gets him going. He loves it.
Yeah.
Loves the emotion, the acting. Honestly,
this?
Oscar worthy right here.
Do we know what
This
this is?
is Oscar watch.
His favorite
Oscar
actress
watch.
of all time.
Put a note on
you know.
this. Put a note on this. Oscar watch. Okay, going to the next one. We're really
This is
talking about
Mia
Oscar
Goth.
watch right here. Kraven
Yeah, to end
the
summer.
Hunter. This one. Is this going to actually come out?
Yeah, we saw a trailer a while ago.
Anybody know if this really is still happening? Yeah. Has anyone heard anything?
Like
Yeah.
in January.
No, it's just
Yeah.
No.
I saw some things.
yeah. This is why
This is
does
gonna
it
be fire.
exist?
What do you
Who
mean?
knows? What's September too?
Yeah.
That's also just ones that I just look at. I'm like,
What do you mean?
why
by
are these movies coming out? These are going to be awful.
That's past.
Transformers.
Oh,
one,
That's
buddy.
past summer.
That's
We don't,
past
we don't
summer.
care about those.
We're talking about summer blockbusters. Idiot.
fair enough. True.
Yeah,
Well,
Kraven the
we'll give you
Hunter
Kraven because
is
it's like
gonna-
the tail end of it, but like
Yeah, August is the end of it. Even though it's September.
yeah.
Saying looks bleak. Looks bleak going. Into
Yeah, no,
the
it definitely
summer
does.
in the
May is
future.
really going to be the.
It does.
It's basically May.
Do or die.
Yeah. It's May, and then wait for Deadpool
It's gonna
3.
be May.
It's gonna be May.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any predictions
Fun
on any movies that are going to surprise us that aren't, like Deadpool 3, which is obviously going to the main one?
I think The Strangers Chapter 1, I'm going to give a shot. I'm going to like it. That's going to be one of mine.
If Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, if it delivers, that might be the one. That may be the one that we look back on the year and been like, we were very skeptical about it. Turns out it's pretty fucking fire, and turns out to be the best movie of that summer run. That would be a nice thing to say. It definitely
has a shot,
but
probably the best shot if we're being honest here.
I'm hoping
the only shot. Yeah, obviously Twisters is going to be the best one that you guys are going to look back on and be like, oh wow, Blake was right. That movie was a banger. So that'll be cool. Can't wait for that.
That cast isn't as stacked as Garfield.
It is though, because
and it's set, and that Garfield is setting up for Zombieland 3 for Chris Pratt to come and play as a zombie out of his Garfield showing for the best joke of all time.
Is there a Zombieland 3?
I was saying in the future he's going to make one. That's the point, because of Zombieland 2, it starts with the last Garfield.
Bill Murray.
What's his name?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm
slowly remembering. That's cool. Yeah, you can just edit me out of this video.
I do. I have both of them. Zombieland.
We literally saw that in
Zombieland
theaters together, excluding Alex.
We saw Double Tap together.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
it's the second one.
Did not have Bill Murray.
Yes, I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes, it did. It starts with Bill Murray.
Yes, it did.
With him, it starts the joke about his doing his Garfield interview for the movie, and then that's how the zombie apocalypse starts, because he hates that movie so much.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, there's a bunch of reporters asking him about it, and then that's when the thing breaks out, and he starts to fight them off.
So this is setting up for the Zombieland 3. Yeah, you're welcome. That's what Garfield does.
All of that Garfield talk out.
That's nuts. This guy's got
no ball more than you know ball.
He doesn't know ball.
It's gonna be the summer blockbuster.
He doesn't know ball.
It's gonna do it for this video. What are your guys' thoughts going into summer? Is there a lot of faith? Is this gonna be a big? Last summer was pretty solid. We had Barbenheimer, obviously. We had the one and only Tom Cruise return, save cinema. Definitely some other movies I'm not thinking of right now, but it was a pretty decent summer. So this one's not going to be anything close, but maybe you think it will be in the comments. Let us know. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one.